Hi and welcome to my playhouse, and today it's 28.4 degrees Celsius outside here, so I'm gonna try and do as little as possible because melting. I need some more air. I have bought myself a cordless blower vacuum, Ryobi, and it's actually because I kind of wanted an outside vacuum cleaner where I don't need to go and exchange the bag all the time. And this has a really big collection thingy. I can fill this up and then I can just throw it in the compost or in the garbage, or depending on what we are sucking up or blowing away. In one of the last videos where I did the filtering on the Datacenter right over here, I created a lot of sawdust and it was all over the place. And I have been going around with a little sweeper and trying to get rid of it. I do have a cordless vacuum cleaner from Ryobi, but you know, you can't even collect a handful of dust in there before it's full. So I thought we should try and unbox this today and see how that goes. But first I have to brag a little bit, so let's go over here and brag a little bit. It's the cucumbers. I have never had that big a cucumber on my own production. So yeah, just needed to brag. So the thing I got is the Ryobi 36B Brushless Cordless Blower Vacuum. Oh, it's a different language. Okay, aqua leaf blower. It's able to blow the air with 238 kilometers per hour out, and it's like 12.9 square meters of air every minute. 5.3 kilograms. So yeah, this was a little bit more than a couple of $100. Bottom is not interesting. Has some stuff on the side here. Here it is, all the different languages. It looks like this. It looks kind of cool-ish, and as it says, it's a big vacuum cleaner and a big blower. So yeah, we're gonna have a look at that. So I don't think the box is more interesting than that, so let's just go inside. Okay, it's heavily packed in here. Some wheels so that you can guess kind of drive it along the way like a vacuum cleaner. Some piping, with some piping inside. Almost looked like a chimney pipe, but also some piping, some more piping. Cardboard. Manual and what looks like a nozzle. Carrying strip. The bag for the dust and stuff, the dirt that you suck up, and the unit itself is here, and that makes the end of what's in the box. So yeah, we're gonna see if we can put this together. I might just add that I do actually like stuff that has to be put together. The best Christmas gift that anyone can give me is something that I have to assemble on Christmas. So I have the picture over here, so I'm going to be looking at that, and I see that this one goes in that way. So we need to put this, take this thing up. That one goes in there. And that one already looking like a vacuum cleaner a little bit. So cool. And then we need the extension piece here. Just clicks on, I guess. Looks like a very big ray gun. Then we have these plastic pieces, and they go beneath it. That one has 2 dots, and that one has 2 dots. This one has 1 dot. So it goes together like this. That's not meant to come apart again. Okay. I didn't get that locked in, did I? Okay, now it's locked in. We need that wheel on there. Let's just put the wheel on for... to say that we have it. Yeah. Then we have another nozzle here. No, let's not use that. And then we have this thing to collect all the stuff. But it seems like we have to replace this thing. Or does this come on top of it? It might. Okay, it does. Okay. And the carrying strip. Should we just check the manual and see if we're just doing everything wrong? Let's see if they've even included a put together guide. Boring, multiple languages. No, oh, sorry. It does actually show us how to put it together. It also says that we need to wear earring protection and goggles. Okay, I'll sneak peek it. So according to the manual, I haven't done anything wrong actually. I have this 36 volt battery that I bought together with my Ryoby Cordless chainsaw, and that's the only battery I have that will fit in this one. I haven't gotten around to buying one more. These are quite expensive, so it's very nice that I can use this battery for another tool. So let's plug this in and test it out. It's charged. I have put the strap on here. It's some kind of a security strap. There is this red thing that you can pull and it will release the leaf blower. I'm not sure why, but it's there. I look awfully stupid, but yeah, hearing protection and goggles. Okay, there is kind of like 2 controls here. Well, there is one here for air in and air out. So you control that there, and then there's up here there is, and if you don't want to go and press that, you can do this one. So yeah, I'm gonna try and clean up in here, see if that is gonna. I'm gonna go in here and start, see how that goes. I don't think I need the goggles, but the hearing protection is good.
we have done a little bit of that. So I think it's time to check the bag. So we take that off. I haven't collected a lot yet, so, but there is a zip tie at the bottom of it, and there is all the dust and stuff that we have collected, and it's very easy to get that out. It does filter some of the dust out, but there is a lot of dust coming through even when you're using it. So I'm gonna go empty this out. It became dirty quick. I tried to adjust this a little bit. You can adjust how far the wheel is out. I found that it's not stupid to use that when you're going like when I walk through here. It's kind of nice, because if the wheel is too far back, it will hit up there, and every tile ish. There are some of them that are not. That one has a little lip on there, and smash! You stop for a while, have to pull it up and go again. So the little wheel can help there, get it in the right angle and stuff. So that was the sucking part. The big pipe is used for the sucking part, and the little pipe down here is for the blowing part. And to use that, we need to go down on this one, and now it will be blowing out that way, where it before was blowing out that way. But now it will be sucking up stuff that way and blowing it out that way. And I think it's meant that you take the big pipe off if you want to use this. That also removes a lot of weight, so that might not be a bad thing at all. So I'm gonna try and do that. So I believe there was a locking mechanism on this side, and we needed to unlock. Then this is unlocked, and there is also a screw here that we probably oh, okay, so we pull that out, and that releases the big pipe, which we also have to untighten here, pull that up, and take the big pipe out. That wasn't too hard. Put this guard down. Here is the blower fan, and you can kind of see that it has some metal stuff on there. I think as long as that's not connected, you're not able to run it, because the blower blows the air, but it also has metal pieces on here, so that the leaves and stuff that I have sucked up, they're kind of getting a little bit mulched in here, so that not too big pieces gets into the bag. Let's try and put this back in. Screw it! They didn't need to make that long. Okay, it's fastened. Will it run now? It will run now. So you need to fasten that screw for it to run in blower mode. And I'm gonna go and blow some stuff around. Power hungry sucker. There were 3 battery levels when I started, and we're down to 1. So okay, so what do I think? I think it's a big clunky thing. It's very big, and it also becomes heavy when you have all the plastic in here. And I don't have much to compare it with. I've never had a leaf blower before, or a leaf sucker. But it does a kind of a good job. It sucks really well, and it mulches the stuff so that you don't get stuff sitting in the fan in there, which I was surprised to see. And I have been playing around with the blowing around stuff. Even the driveway out there, I was able to move small rocks into the driveway that was trying to go out into the street. So that worked really well. It's a power hungry sucker.
This is a 5 amp hour battery, and it used that, and I haven't been testing it very much. I didn't charge it fully. It was only at 3 lines. I should probably have charged it fully so that I could have given it a good run, but I'm gonna put it on the charger now. But yeah, it does feel like it uses a lot of power, so I'm sure I'm gonna get some use out of this, removing stuff that wasn't supposed to be there. I have a grass trimmer and I go around and trim stuff, and then you have all the trim very often in the wrong places. It's nice to have something to go and pick that up and remove it. I do have something to pick that up and remove it. This one, it gets really tedious, so I really wanted to try something new. Also, when you use the blower, you get it everywhere. I have it in my hair and everywhere, but you can't win them all. So yeah, this is the Ryobi. Forgot to say the model number, didn't I? It's the Ryobi RBV36B. So yeah, laser gun from the old Ran system. For all your spaceship destroying needs. Dial 55. Whatever. I have no idea yet if I would recommend this. I really need to get some more use out of it before I can go and say that's the best thing since sliced bread. So but now we got it out of the box. It looks awesome. Clunky and heavy, but awesome. So thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see me again, and have a really nice day. Subscribe.